Good evening, YouTube and Facebook friends and followers. I wanted to update you kind of on my life in the transportation world as I know it at this time. Been a long time since I posted anything. This coronavirus has really messed up my summer as far as getting my CDL and everything that I needed from my Washington trip back in February and March. So been kind of working on that. Not to say I haven't gone any place and made money, but I've been kind of trying to fly under the radar as best as possible. On one car at a time, go with someone else who has a CDL, and just taking my chances, but being as inconspicuous as possible. As you know, obviously this is my truck, 2016 F350 crew cab dually diesel. Bought it in May with 28,000 miles on it, and it has 92,000 on it now. Bought it May 11, so it's averaging 10,000 miles a month, which is just breaking my heart because I bought a 100,000 mile warranty expecting it would last me 2 or 3 years, and it's going to be up in a year. But way it goes, been trying to put money away for the next one, that kind of thing. Sell it once the first big repair hits, but nice looking truck. I have zero complaints. It's time to do the first actual repair, so to speak, on it. Need some brakes. I've done a lot of routine maintenance since I bought it, really before any maintenance was needed. So pretty happy with it so far. Not a ton of bells and whistles. The next one's going to have navigation and all that good stuff built in, but way it goes. Right now, I'm waiting for Travis to get here. I think you guys have seen him before. I know you've seen Jim. He's the one who went with me to Washington State when we had all the breakdowns, and he's the one who got the bulldozer going. Going to take the trailer, the 34-foot aluminum flatbed Wolverine trailer. I bought it in 2018, end of August, early September 2018. Built right here in Jackson, Michigan. I was super happy with it. Thought I'd gotten a real nice trailer, and unfortunately they're very poorly designed, and there's nothing I can do about that. Last summer I had some issues with it. Not 2020, 2019 I had the issues. Frame started to crack right in here, and I'm sure you've seen the videos before. Well, fast forward to now, and it's cracking, getting worse. I've used it up until 2 or 3 weeks ago. The other side, the fender, is cracked pretty much all the way through. Not to say this thing doesn't have a lot of miles on it. I would guess it's got 100,000 miles, but it's just should hold up better than what it has held up. This fender there, you can see, is cracked all the way to there, and all the way up the side here. So brought it down to the factory. He said he would fix it, and I said, you know, I need it in 10 days. I need to make one more trip to Washington before the weather gets bad this year. This is back in early October. Oh yeah, not a problem. We appreciate you bringing it to us, you know, to get it fixed and this and that. And you know, nice guy he seemed, but at the same time kind of got a vibe he was just doing whatever to get us off his tail. Well, 8 days later, he had not started on it, so I went down and picked it up, and has not been fixed yet. I'm sure you guys remember from the first Washington trip this year, or I guess the second, the one with the bulldozer, the tongue crack. Still got the Band-Aid on it. And I just realized as I'm getting ready to go that I have to redo this, because I must have pulled away with it plugged in. Anyways, getting ready to file a lawsuit against him. There's a couple other YouTubers I want to talk to. I'm not really a real YouTuber, but there are a couple YouTubers I want to talk to, and they've had similar problems with this trailer. So either use that in court as ammunition, or at least to potentially a class action type thing there. Right now, I don't know that I could sell it the way it is. It's just kind of, it's not safe, obviously. And he's going to be sued for a lot more than the cost of the trailer, because I have paid to have it widened. As you can see, it originally stopped right here and was a quote-unquote car hauler. So Yeah, it was a pretty nice trailer, but very poorly designed, and he has since changed the design of the trailer and told us that. When we told him we wanted it fixed like that, he offered to kind of cobble a piece in. It might have worked, it might not have, to gain more support, but he didn't even do that. So in the meantime, I've been looking and looking and looking really all summer for a steel trailer, being that I've got the Ford and now the Freightliner. So far have not been able to find anything until a couple weeks ago. Really wanted the Step Deck, Shipsy, or Take 3 makes one as well, and Appalachian makes a Step Deck, higher upper deck than their low profile, say, trailer haulers, but it would have worked better without having to remove the bed on the truck. That's something I really wanted to avoid doing. So looked and looked. I've looked at a couple of them that were okay price, and they were in real rough shape. People just tend to abuse them. But no luck, nothing there that I wanted. I don't need another project. I've got enough projects. I've got my 67 Ford Crew Cab over here. I've got a Chevy food truck we're building for the shop. Not for the shop, through the shop over here. So, just kind of a not something I need right now type deal. Well, anyways, happened to be scrolling through Marketplace a couple weeks ago, and in the meantime, a customer who's kind of became a friend has let me use his 45-foot Iron Bull gooseneck for the last 3 weeks. It's pulled like a dream. I was pretty much convinced I was going to go buy one of those, see if they could add a couple things at the factory. They were unable to, well, can't say they were unable to. I contacted my local dealer, who was less than a mile from the shop, and they never got back with me. So I, in the meantime, started looking, found one, a SureTrack brand in New York, and so that's where we're headed this evening. It's 44 foot of deck, real long dovetail, which will make loading campers and low cars very nice. It's got the center track already in place for the trailers, tandem dualies instead, so it's more tires, but it's less wear and tear, and also heavier duty axle. Less bearings, of course, because you're one less axle. And it's got hydraulic landing gear as well in the front. The front jacks are hydraulic, which will make loading and unloading real easy. And my truck, when I bought it, came set up with this Ford factory puck system. So we've got our gooseneck set up in there. This stays with me for now. It's just, I put my clothes in it if there's more than one of us going. So, or more than, I guess, 2 of us really. Or if there's a car, I'll sometimes throw it in there, that kind of thing. So, anyways, headed to New York here in an hour or so. And should be a fun weekend. Going to drop off those 4 garden tractors I think I showed. Leave that trailer in Ohio and pick it up on the way back through. And we'll get to try the new winch system and everything. It does have a winch as well on the new trailer. So looking forward to this a lot. Been a long time coming since I've had anything nice, and it's been a lot of stress and heartache since then. So stay tuned for some updates this weekend. Also go in a week from this Tuesday for the actual CDLA, a week from this coming Wednesday for the CDLA exam. The key after that is going to be getting back into the Secretary of State to get the license, as our lovely governor has still been nothing but a pain. Secretary of States still require an appointment rather than just open up and wait outside. So, stay tuned for updates this weekend, and hopefully get that CDL, get that taken care of, and get things rolling again. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.